Welcome everybody to Level M Diecast. Yes, Zuru metal machines. We like to keep up to date with the weird oddball stuff, and that includes even cheap diecast. This is the cheapest, I guess you can say, diecast we really get here in the U.S. We don't really get too much cheaper diecast. Maesto's a little bit better price points, maybe than these, but these are actually very, very good quality. This is a new mix. We got 12 models we're going to take a look at. These are all new colors. I've been collecting Zuru metal machines for a little bit. This new mix does have a red logo. The previous ones were white. But the weird thing about it is that if you look on the back of the card here, it is dated 2022. But I have not seen these colors before. And this mix just showed up, at least locally to me here. But interesting anyways. So we're going to take a look at these. This is Blazin. They call this guy Blazin. It is the fire truck. Comes on standard blister just like everything else. There is Blazin. It is a plastic body with a metal base. So it says fire department on the side, number 27. Very, very shiny reflective silver print on the side there. It does have lots of chrome on the inside. Not even Matchbox can afford chrome, but this guy can. The ladder does not move, I don't believe. Oh, yes, there it goes. So the ladder does pop up. It is not a double-stage ladder, just a single-stage ladder, and then it doesn't rotate or anything like that. But it does, lift up, which is pretty nice. There's also some diamond plating detail there on the top. Looks pretty good. So it just snaps right back down on there. No deets on the back. There's a little bit of a ladder on there, and then there is the front. So, kind of futuristic looking, but it's not bad. It's not bad for a generic. There is the deets on the bottom here. Does say Zuru, of course, made in China. Metal machines right there. Your day code on there. All metal base. Very good quality. These are very, very good quality. The wheels and stuff roll very, very, very well. They are pretty good, so we'll throw him. Well, that guy doesn't fit in there, of course. I managed to find a second shelf that matches the first one I had. All right, this one is Insanity. This one is like a kind of a coupe SUV off-roader. Again, these are just new colors for these models. I don't believe any of these are new castings. I am not a diehard, follower of Zuru metal machines, but I think they're cool. I like them. They're different. There is the deets here. Does have an interior in there. It is chrome, but there's an interior in there. Looks kind of cool. The good thing is it's not really trying to be anything particularly. Maybe, I don't know. It doesn't really have much flavor of anything in it. It's actually relatively unique, which is pretty rare. But that one looks pretty good. Of course, they're all going to be plastic bodies with metal bases. There's nothing fancy. That is a pretty cool wheel. That 5-spoke with the double lines on there, which is pretty neat looking. So that guy will fit in there, so we will throw him up there. This is White Fang. This is a kind of a sport coupe. Definitely a Mustang-based car for sure. You can tell by the card art. So we'll crack this guy open. There is White Fang. This one looks pretty good. It has number 8 on the side. Another new wheel. It's a 5-spoke swirl with like additional spokes on the inside. Looks really good. They actually have very, very cool wheels. I like the wheels a lot. Details look okay. Again, plastic. There is chrome interior. A lot of these have chrome. Which just blows me away because Mattel tells you left and right the chrome is just too expensive to do. But these things have chrome left and right. There's the deets on this side. Looks pretty good. The bases aren't particularly marked up for what they are, but a little bit of detail in there. Looks kind of good as well, so throw him up there. Good old White Fang. Scorpius. Kind of a cool play on the spelling of it, Scorpius. This one is kind of a hyper, kind of exotic. Kind of looks almost like a Duval 16 or Duval 16. That V16 supercar. Looks kind of cool. I really like this super hypercar looking like style. Kind of like that R390, that Toyota GT1. I really like those vibes and stuff. Another new wheel here. I don't particularly like it that it's a yellow body, but it has some print on there. It's like tire tracks and stuff. Again, the interior is chrome, so it's pretty cool looking. I mean, like I said, this is really good quality. This is actually very, very good quality. This is just as good a quality as you get from Hot Wheels or Matchbox. And these are typically on sale for 79 cents almost all the time. All right, Power Mad. This one, I don't think this is a new casting. I just think that this is one that they haven't used all that often. I don't know if I have any of these in the collection thus far. But this one is completely chrome. It is completely chrome. And then the interior is like a different color chrome. You can see all the studio lights just shining off of it. Definitely got some Aston Martin vibes to it, for sure. A little bit of Aston Martin, a little bit of Bentley going on there. I think it looks super cool. That is the same wheel as the last one we just looked at, just with a chrome ring rather than the blue. A little bit of spoiler off the back, no front or rear prints. This one doesn't have any prints at all, really. Just chrome, The interior is kind of a bluish chrome. You can see off the exhaust right there. A little bit of a bluish kind of chrome. Looks kind of cool. It's pretty nice. Of course, you have like your graphite base. It looks pretty good. Again, all plastic. So just, that's the only drawback to these, is that all the bodies are plastics. Power Shift. This one is like a prototype, like a Le Mans prototype car, which is super, super cool since Le Mans just happened not that long ago. This one is number 67 on the side. Does have those 5-spoke swirl wheels, look good. Does have the center fin there, looks pretty good. Some opening for the rear tires in the fenders there. The wing on the back here is part of the base, so it's all metal. So that's kind of a cool look. Again, interior is chrome. Looks good. These cars are super, super shiny. It's really good quality plastic. There's your fuel filter. So a little bit of detail on there. No prints on the front or anything. Again, not trying to resemble a particular car. I think this one's a little bit too smushed, a little bit too short for the look that they're going after, but it's not bad. It's not a bad deal. It's kind of an interesting looking vehicle. They do some old school style as well. This one is just called Charge. This one's a little bit of old school muscle style. So put some circle headlights on there. Might be a Nova. But that one looks pretty good. Just a rocket on the side. Get this guy out of there. So Silver Hurricane, rocket, and then it says Galaxy there as well. Looks pretty cool. This is another new wheel. So they have quite a few different wheels. There is a little rodent in the back there. Looks kind of cool. Kind of a cool detail. Superstar. This one has quite a bit of print on it. Fuel filter cap there on the top. Got a big engine sticking out of it in chrome. That looks really, really good. I like the air dam it's got here in the front. Some pretty cool details on this one. Blue window, of course, and then, of course, chrome interior, which makes the chrome pipes out the side. Makes the chrome bumper in the back, makes the chrome engine and makes the chrome in the front. So this car looks like it might be kind of a pain in the butt to assemble at the factory, but they get it done. Kind of this emerald kind of aqua kind of color. Kind of an interesting color. All right, flipping gears a little bit with this guy. This is the Beast. This is a military SUV. They've done police and fire decos for this guy as well. So not just strictly for military. But this one looks pretty cool. This is your prototypical tactical SUV. Kind of like a Rhino. Looks good. Details look good. Green window in this one. There is a port on the top. A little bit of chrome on the top as well, so that you can have some diamond plating on there. Not exactly sure what the point of that is, but it looks cool. Just says Metal Force. Details on the side. Another new wheel. Actually, this was the same wheel as the fire truck. Just a different color print. There's your access door on the back. This guy would actually probably look pretty good if he was, get full deets, full deco deets. Might look pretty good. And then just a kind of a burnt, kind of brown copper base. Looks good. They've done a tank. They've also done some other military type vehicle or another military truck. But they do have a tank as well. The tank is pretty cool. All right, this one is Tracer. Tracer looks pretty good. Just says Apex on the side in red. This one's a little bit like a Veloster. Kind of got that Hyundai Veloster view to it. Details in the front look pretty good. Kind of has a front mount intercooler on there. Looks okay. Couple of backward vents in the hood with the red interior and the red window. So this guy does not have any chrome on it. Big, huge wing off the back. Looks super cool. And then again, just part of that interior just being red. There is the deets on the side. Apex Racing Team. I'm sure those are probably some of the designers. So even though, yes, these are cheap toys, they are still designers and they still have to design all this stuff. So it is still a real thing. That one's actually kind of cool. It's kind of a rally car. I like rally cars. Rally cars are super cool. All right, this is kind of a modern open wheel, kind of like it's almost like a modern interpretation of a 3-window coupe, which is actually kind of cool. It says Nitro Rider is the name. This particular one, they've done quite a few on. There's like 6 different colors already for this guy. It's been a relatively popular one since it came out, I guess. Burnout on the top. It is all red, white, blue style deco. You can see the exhaust out the side. Looks pretty good. Exhaust out the other side as well. Matched up. Just kind of an interesting design. You know, get your engine up here. Exhaust way back here. Kind of cool looking. Very modern. Kind of futuristic with the bodywork. This would actually be pretty cool if somebody built a 3-window coupe kind of like this. Although it wouldn't really necessarily be a 3-window coupe, but still looks pretty good. Still has that chrome interior and all that good stuff like that. So not too shabby. I like Zuru metal machines. I think they're pretty cool. They're all fantasy castings, but I think they're pretty cool. All right, this one is Horizon. This one's kind of like an old school Ferrari / Aston Martin from way back in the day. This one does have a different wheel on there. It's kind of like this, almost like a 5-spoke, but just the outer tips are painted up. It's actually a really cool looking wheel. I think this wheel would look cool on a lot of Matchbox and especially a lot of Hot Wheels cars. So if you're looking for wheel donors, definitely scoop these guys up. It says number 24 on the side. Does it say Devil Squad? Yep, Devil Squad. Or Devil Speed maybe. It's kind of cool. No prints on the top. Tan window looks pretty good. Tinted window looks pretty good. Fuel filter cap for the chrome interior. A couple side pipes. Kind of an interesting color of orange for the base. There is the deets on the front. Looks pretty good. And then deets on the back. Again, trying to get as much of that chrome to fit the bill. So I think they did a great job. You can see the engine through the cover there. So there's actually a scoop there in the front. Pretty cool looking. So throw that guy right there. Then we got one last one. This one is basically like a 56 Ford, basically. It's called the Rev Rod. Kind of a drag Ford truck. Kind of like the one that Hot Wheels did for the first edition. I think it came out in 98. Might have came out in 99. One of those 2 years had the dark and light blue variations. I'm sure you guys know exactly which one I'm talking about. They used it for about 12, 15 years. But this one looks good. Quite a few decals for this guy as well. So got your air tanks there in the back. It's kind of opened up and get right into the cab. Still has the engine in the front. Kind of a dull blue kind of color for the body. A little bit of orange print on there. Those are flames. Looks pretty good. Some pretty cool details on this guy. Says 73 on the back. Kind of like how the fenders swoop past the end of the tailgate. There's like a step area here. That's kind of a cool look. Kind of cool to see that in real life. Couple of roll bar sections there for some stabilizers, I'm sure. And then there is the deets in the front. Very, very 56 Ford-esque for sure. But that one's pretty decent. That one has a brown base, metallic brown base. Looks good. So, not too shabby. And look, they actually evenly matched up for all 12. So there you go. That is a kind of a different look at Zuru metal machines, kind of an in-depth thing. I don't anticipate this will be too popular, but we enjoy bringing the oddball stuff. We like doing the different stuff, and we like thinking outside the box. That's what we do here at Level M. So we're gonna roll out. We'll catch you on the next video. Thank every single one of you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Come back for more diecast. As always, Level M saying, peace.